The Library of Stormbound Souls. The storm never arrived the same way twice. Sometimes it crawled along the horizon like a bruised animal. Sometimes it fell from a clear sky without warning, thunder striking first, explanation later. But wherever it went, it carried the same weight, a pressure that bent trees, silenced birds, and made the air taste of iron and old rain. People learned to recognize it. Doors were barred, candles snuffed, names whispered only after it passed. They said the storm remembered things better left forgotten. On the night it found Mara, the sky was a sheet of bruised silver, trembling. She had climbed the ridge above her village to gather wind-fallen branches before the rain came. The first thunderclap split the world cleanly in two, so close it seemed to strike the marrow of her bones. Lightning followed. It did not strike the ground beside her. It struck her. There was no pain, only light. A white, endless brightness that swallowed sound, thought, and time. For a single impossible moment, Mara felt as if she had been opened and read, every memory lifted and examined by something vast and curious. Then darkness. When she awoke, the storm had not passed. It stood around her. Rain fell upward. Lightning threaded itself into shelves of light, branching and rebranching until the sky resembled the ribs of a cathedral. Thunder did not boom. It whispered, layered and low, like 1,000 voices speaking through water. Mara rose unsteadily. Her skin tingled, humming as if charged. When she breathed, the air answered, "This is not your hour." A voice murmured, close, intimate, as though spoken directly into her skull. She turned. The storm had an interior. Within its spiraling heart-stretched aisles made of lightning, shelves formed from frozen thunder, each bolt holding something suspended inside it. Images, faces, moments caught mid-breath, lives bound into light. A library. Each flash revealed another memory. A woman laughing as snow fell for the first time. A child's hand slipping from another's grasp beneath dark water. A soldier whispering a name as the world narrowed to red. The dead did not rot here. They were archived. "You can hear us," the voices said together, astonished. "You are marked." Mara clutched her chest. Her heart beat too loudly as if trying to escape. What is this place? The storm that remembers came the answer. The keeper of what the earth could not hold. She stumbled down an aisle. As she passed, lightning leaned toward her, eager. Names pressed against her thoughts, memories brushing her mind like fingers riffling pages. Some voices pleaded, some sang, some wept, most simply remembered. Then one voice cut through the rest, clear, deliberate, and afraid of nothing. "Mara," she froze. That voice had spoken her name the way only one person ever had, Elian. Her throat tightened. "That's not possible. He died 5 years ago." The lightning before her brightened, flaring so intensely she had to shield her eyes. Within it, she saw him, older than she remembered, yet unchanged. His expression carried the same sharp gentleness, the same unfinished questions. "I am here because I refused to forget myself," Ilian said, "because I was waiting for you." The storm shuddered. "This soul is sealed," thunder warned. "What is bound must remain bound." "Why?" Mara demanded. "Why him?" "'Cause he does not belong to the storm," Elian answered softly. "I was taken mid-thought. Mid-love, I was not finished." Mara felt the truth of it vibrate through her bones. The lightning that had struck her had not been random. Storm had chosen her, or perhaps answered something already written into her. "You can bring me back," Elian said, "but not without cost." The shelves flickered violently now, underrolled like an argument losing patience. "To resurrect is to erase," the storm intoned. "One memory must be burned to free another. A life for a life, soul for a soul." Mara's breath shook, whose silence fell, thick, deliberate. Then the answer arrived, not spoken but understood. Hers. If Elian returned, the storm would take her place. Her memories would be bound into lightning. Her voice would join the choir. She would become knowledge without breath, story without future. Elian's face twisted. "I didn't know it would be you, but you knew there would be a price," she said. "Yes," he whispered. "And I hoped I was wrong." The storm tightened, impatient. The rain lashed sideways, began to collapse into pure light. Mara reached out. Her hand passed through the lightning and touched his, warm, real, heartbreakingly alive. "I have lived," she said quietly. "I have been loved. It may be enough." Tears streaked Elian's face, evaporating into light before they could fall. "You were always braver than me," he said. Mara turned to the storm. "If I stay, will he forget?" "No," the storm replied. "He will remember you as you are now, complete." She nodded. The moment she agreed, the library reacted. Lightning surged inward, folding, rewriting itself. Shelves burned away as the storm screamed, not in rage but in loss. Mara felt her body unravel into sensation. Memories loosened their grip, the smell of bread at dawn, the ache of first grief, the sound of Elian laughing in the rain. Each moment lifted, catalogued, preserved. As she faded, she felt the storm change. It grew gentler. When the thunder spoke again, it carried a new voice within it, steady, warm, unmistakably hers. Elian woke at the foot of the ridge as rain softened into mist. The storm was already moving away, lighter somehow, less burdened. He stood alone beneath a clearing sky, her name burning in his chest like a promise he could never repay, and far above him within the roaming storm that never arrives the same way twice. A new voice joined the shelves of lightning, not pleading, not screaming, but watching, remembering, waiting for the next soul who would hear the storm speak and wonder why it knew their name.